Well, hello there, Mouseketeers. Betty Bingo here. Now, I know vacation time is approaching here soon, and I was just thinking, I was like, what can I do to help my fans as they get ready for their vacation? And where's the one of the number one top destinations people like to go to? The happiest place on earth. That's right, Bucky's. No, I'm just kidding. No, no. Although we will do a special on Bucky's eventually. No. I'm talking about Disney World or Disneyland, whichever side of the coast you live on. So I have been numerous times to Disney, and I know secret tips to help you because this gal doesn't spend money. No, this gal saves money, and I've learned some tricks that I'm going to teach you about your visit to doing Disney on a dime. So basically a budget Disney trip, okay? So first things first, you're going to just have to, the tickets for Disney are expensive. You can go to one of these like places where they timeshares where they have you have to go to their speech and listen to them, and you just basically maybe will get some free Disney tickets that way, and then some free accommodations as well. So that's your first thing. So maybe that helps you out with your tickets. If you have to fork out for the tickets, just fork out for the tickets though, okay? Now, here's where we're going to need to save some money. Now, lots of people, now when you go to Disney, let me tell you, everybody has reverted back to a 5-year-old when they think that they are a mouse, okay? So particularly the women, they dress up like Minnie Mouse. A lot of them. So that it's all about, they feel like they're in a big Disney movies because everybody's a cast member. So you're part of the big movie going on that day. So you got to dress the part. So, a lot Disney knows this and they charge you an arm and a leg for these things. So what you're going to do is you're not going to buy your Disney paraphernalia at Disney. No. No. Because here's a little tip for you. Just down the road at Walmart, they got loads of stuff at like super cheap prices that are Disney knockoffs, and nobody knows the difference. You're only going to wear it once. Well, I mean, maybe some of these people wear it like, they dress up like a Minnie Mouse every day. But that's a whole other kind of problem, I think. So anyway, so get your Disney paraphernalia early. Go buy your souvenirs at Walmart right down the road, and you'll save a lot of money there. Okay, so I'm already starting to save you money there. Okay, then the lines. That's Nobody likes to wait in lines. No, no. So what are you gonna do? Okay, well you could buy the fast pass, but they'll charge an arm and a leg for that. They nickel and dime you for everything. Okay, no, don't buy the fast pass. You know what your fast pass is? Here's your fast pass. Hey, hey, here's what I mean. Okay, so if you're a teenager, this is easy for you. What you're going to do is go to this long line and just say, "Mom, Mom," and then just kind of whittle your way through. "Mom, hold on, Mom. Excuse me, I got to get to my mom." And then just keep whittling your way up to the front of the line, okay? Now, if if you're not a teenager and you're like me, you can still do this. You can still do this. You just pretend that you got separated from your party. And so you just go, you're like, "Oh, excuse me. My party's up. I had to go to the bathroom. I'll be right. Excuse me. Hey, Hal, you know, hey, Walt, whatever, whoever you want to make, just kind of make your way to the front. Sorry, I got to get to the rest of my party. Sorry, so sorry. You'll get some nasty looks. That's okay, because I don't want to stand in line for 2 hours. Do you? No. So once you get to the front line, and you don't have your party or your mom, what are you gonna do? Well, that's when you play. Oh my gosh, they must have gotten on before me. Oh well, I'm here. Okay, party of one. I just single rider right there. Okay, so there you go. Right on. You're on the ride, and that's your fast pass. Now food. Okay, food costs a fortune at these places. It's almost as much as buying a ticket. All right, you think you're at five-star dining just getting a hamburger. Okay, because they rob you blind because they know that they can. Okay, so here's my tip for that. Okay, while you're at Walmart or even the 7-Eleven down the road, get a bunch of Lunchables, pop them in your little Disney bag, put them in your Disney fanny pack if you have to, okay? And then you'll get right through security. They don't check that stuff anymore, okay? So you just get right through. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky. Where are you going to eat your Lunchables? What are you going to do? You can't, it's not like Six Flags. Disney's onto this, okay? It's not like Six Flags where you can get to your car really easy and tailgate. No. No, you gotta work your way into the Magic Kingdom, okay? But once you're in there with your Lunchables, you got to know where to go. You want to go to one of the most dead spots in the park. Okay, it used to be Tom Sawyer's Island. You could have a nice little picnic on there, explore some caves, and then just hop back on the raft and get back to life. Okay, but they got rid of Tom Sawyer's Island. They're building a Cars World. Okay, but what you want to do? Another great place to go that I found is the Carousel of Progress. Yeah. Yeah. So you bring your Lunchables, you go into the Carousel of Progress. Maybe there's going to be 10 people. It's going to be in the dark anyway. And it's like dinner theater. You're like going through four rooms. You got four rooms to finish the Lunchables. And you just kind of going through the centuries as you're chomping on your salami and cheese. And it's actually very nice and freeing. And nobody and honestly, there's the attendants, they don't they're fast asleep. They're doing their own thing, okay? So yeah, by the time I'm done, it's like dinner theater. You've gone through the centuries with technology, and you finish your Lunchables and you're off and running on to the next attraction. Off to Space Mountain you go, which is right next door. So there you go. All right. So there's some ways. So go to Walmart, get your cheap souvenirs. Okay, go skip in line by pretending you have somebody waiting for you, and then for food, get your Lunchables and go to the Carousel of Progress. Boom, Disney on a budget. I hope this helps you out. Have fun because it's a small world after all. See what I did there? See how I incorporated all that? Well, anyway, I hope you have a wonderful vacation, a wonderful summer. I will be talking to you more with more fun tips along the way. If you're liking these, subscribe wherever it says to subscribe, and we'll do more. Okay? All right. Bye, everyone.